Hello and welcome back to another episode of World of Warcraft Hardcore official service on Stitches. My name is Hyken. Today we're continuing our World of Warcraft Hardcore adventure where we are trying to beat the game without dying. Beating is a bit much, to be fair. It is mainly surviving as long as possible. Turning the master volume down so that you can hear me nice and clear. I am on a bit of a different setup, so not everything will be one-to-one what you have seen in the previous videos, but yeah, it'll still be fine. We continue our adventure here in Duskwater Marsh with the hunt for 12 Nightbane runners, and that's really what we're trying to get. Couple of extra Nightbane runners. I'm still debating whether or not I want to use Blessing of Kings, which clearly is an upgrade. 1200 hit points and 1500 mana is fantastic, but it robs me of the mana regeneration, so we need to see how well we're doing overall. We're entering the Rotten Orchid, and right here we should see couple of the mobs that we need. Apparently only Shadowbanes here. We need Dark Runners. There we go. That's the type of mob we need. Not the Shadow Weavers. And I think we need to clear a little bit more, because this here is an area that is super prone to ads left and right, and we don't want that to happen. In terms of damage, we're still doing fine. I think without the MP5 regeneration we're okay, I would say. Not fantastic, but okay. Yeah, I'll just give it a couple of mobs and see how the mana regeneration is holding up. And I'll let you know. So let's classical fast forward, because it's just hunting down 12 mobs, right? Alrighty, so we got our 12 wargs. We actually killed a little bit more than that, just to get all of the kills. They do have a massive aggro range. Wow, well, that was something special. Listen, I mean, I was partially like what felt like half a screen away, and they were still aggroing, although they were on lower levels. So, wow, just wow. I can understand why so many people are dying there. This here, however, is also a highly deadly area, as you can see. So we got to be a bit careful to not fall into the same trap. Is Stitches roaming here? Oh no, the Enchanters, number 10 deadliest member here in Duskwood. Oh, and there we go. These guys must be number 1, right? No, number 9 only. Okay. Maybe Stitches is number 1. Alright, so our idea is move in, kill a bunch of these guys, and get the quest. I don't want to shot this quickness. Fireballs, I can live with that, specifically since I'm resisting a lot of them due to my level. But no enchanting quickness bullshit. Yep, there you go. Single pulling, there's definitely someone or two of them in there. Nightblades are 5th most deadly, so if 3 different types of mobs are the 5th, 7th and 8th most deadly, then you can rest assured that there are quite a few people dying here. Time for us to eat some stat food, and then we're going in. I'm still careful with the whole AoE pulling thing. I know that I could theoretically handle more. But I want to be careful. Yeah, the new consecration is good. It is very good. One thing that sucks though is that these guys are going to run. I might need a different seal. Can't have them run over here and then pull like half of the enemies over there. Okay, I think behind the house is where we need to go for Swen's revenge. What does their poison do? Oh, movement speed reduction. Okay, I can see why these guys are a problem. Okay, let's attempt to... Where is that question? Oh, right there. I see how it is. By the way, I have tried both Kings and the Mana Blessing, and it really doesn't make that much of a difference. I need to drink at some point with either of them, unless I have enough time in between the pulls, so might as well do Kings and be a little bit safer. Wait, before we're doing anything, speaking of safe, there might be something that's being triggered. It's never good to do to attempt anything with a quest at 25% of your mana. So rather drink up. I like this new bar, by the way, with also the MP5 ticks in it, so that's not bad. Good. Got a book. Need to bring it back to him. Fair enough. Yet don't understand why there are so many people dying here. Is what he's saying, just as he's ambushed by a Night Runner. The 9th most deadliest. So now they got the 8th, 7th, and 5th most deadly, and 9th. So... damn, a lot of people must be dying here. Alright, we're going to move next to Look to the Stars, as that's going to be our next quest. Fast forwarding for you. Good, we arrive here and we're being greeted by level 30 ogres. At least these guys are not running away. I guess that is one thing going for them. And we got some nice little iron and tin deposits here. I can't cast that yet. Good, since they are even-ish level, I also don't think that it is the best idea to pull more than one. Slow and steady seems to be still good. I might be a bit too careful, but I noticed if I pull 2 or 3, then I immediately need to drink, and if you factor in drinking, like killing 2 of them is not necessarily faster than just shortly healing in between. And then continuing with getting these guys down. Level 30 are resisting quite a bit and are dodging also quite a bit, so it takes a bit longer to get them down. Not sure how well Consecration would work. Consecration is a great spell, but like any other AoE spell, it costs just a lot of mana. So if we're committing to that, we are essentially Good, time to enter the cave. This is where it might become a little bit more dangerous. What we want from the cave is an ogre monocle. So apparently that drops a little bit deeper in the cave because there's that little drop symbol. All we need to do is make sure that none of these ogres run away or put ads in, or that any hyper spawn happens. Because all of those factors would be problematic for us. Okay, these guys haven't killed many. Doesn't mean that they are not deadly. Alright, the fire shield starts to be a bit annoying. It deals a lot damage, but over a long period of time. Good. There are a couple of solid chests here, which is great. That's free loot for us, and as long as these guys are not running away, we should be okay. Don't want to drop that much lower than 50% of our mana for obvious reasons, because if anything goes wrong, we are immediately in a bad situation here. So I would say we're just drinking up. I'm not sure if the Consecration is worth it against one enemy, potentially not. That's too much mana drained. Together with our good old Seal of Light, we have no problems with these guys, but that is not where the quest item is located. Apparently it must be somewhere else. Oh, that could be it. Zazagvul. Apparently the boss here. Alright, is this guy dropping it? Yeah, yes. Very good. That's the mob we're looking for. Seal of Lighting him, and that means even stronger enemies. We would have a lot of sustain against them. Okay, easy. There's the monocle. And I'm just wondering... Oh yeah, there we are. Good, let's not take too much risk just for a little bit of mining. I won't... I potentially can't even take the iron deposit. You need 125 mining for that, and I don't certainly have that at the moment. We are at 106. Okay, cool. So, cave done. Successfully went in there, didn't shy away from it, and now we're on our way to the missing diplomat. Alright, we fought ourselves all the way into one of the Defias camps. Right there we're getting our quest item. And we need to go up here in order to kill a lot of skeletons. So let's do that next. Alright, sorry, little technical difficulties. The mage intro shouldn't have been here.
Need help?
I forgot to stop the recording. In between, we got world buffs and a couple of other buffs, so
Be careful.
let's use them. And whilst we are having all of those buffs, let's also trade in the quests that we have completed. Is it upstairs? No. No. One of the quests must be a wandering NPC. Good, we still need to go over here and kill the horrors. That's definitely a to-do. And we gotta be ultra careful with Stitches. It is nighttime, so he is likely roaming around this area.
What can I do for you or the Alliance?
Got a nice little belt, but ours is better. However, the belt also sells for more than the gloves, so we're going to take it. Yeah, and it is really just the skeletal horrors and trading in a quest over there. Plus having a level 35 quest, which potentially is stretching it even with world buffs. The missing diplomat. Let's just double check what that includes. Find the Defia's docket and return it to Watcher Bacchus. Target Watcher Bacchus. Not here. Alright, there he's taking his little turn. We're going to go all the way around here.
Light be with you. For the Alliance, go with honor, friend. Light bless you.
Good, and we got a return quest for Stormwind. You know what? By thinking about it, I think we're taking the lower road. Alright.
Light be with you.
Let's get to that graveyard. And look who's rolling around. Big bad boy Stitches. He's currently following Watcher Jordan. So yeah, told you, gotta be careful. Stitches is a run ender if you're not careful. Alright, after avoiding Stitches, it is time for us to move into Ravenhill Cemetery. Skeletal horrors here, and what else do we need? The fiends. Alright, let's see how our AoE full build is performing. is not bad at all. If I may say so. With a world buff, we can take on 4 of them. Yeah, I would say that is more effective than just getting them singled out, because with kings we have enough just reserve to go through 4, maybe even 5 of them, and as long as you do have melee mobs, not much is happening with them. So that's actually quite good. Let's try that again. I'll try to be careful here. There aren't any more mobs around this area, which is why I did not pull more. Yeah, that's an easy 3 pull. Thanks to our defensive abilities. Well, that's not bad at all. Alright, I'll try another one. Of course, if they are grey, then it's not going to be any experience, but we can nonetheless have 5 of them on us. But that's cutting it a little bit shorter. So I think 5 works, but that also means we might need to pot or use other consumables. These guys, by the way, have a lot of health pots. Unbelievable. Yeah, I think we're sticking with 3 to 4. The cool part about this strategy is, theoretically, if I wanted to go a little bit more ham, I could also do this. Just throw a little bit of dynamite in. Yeah, but 4 is actually working very well. Still having 50% health left over, and mana also looking very, very good. Granted, some of our other buffs are now going away, but I think we're still okay. Like, we should be fine for a triplet here. By the way, we don't even need those healers. I incorrectly pulled them. Yeah, 3 is still, relatively speaking, simple. Just need to heal up afterwards. Good, we saved the priest that was just sitting there and really went AFK in the middle of the graveyard. I killed all of the mobs around him. Let's hope no respawn happens whilst we're trading in the quest of Sven. And before we're continuing to kill over there.
For the Alliance,
Good. He says take the book to here. Fair enough. We're going to do that, but we're also going to kill skeleton horrors and the fiends. And then there's delivery of a threat, which we're going to do in a second, but I first of all want to check in with our priest friend who really went AFK here. And I saved him with my 1 hour cooldown. Wonderful. Lay of hands gone. We gotta play way more careful now. You, only one made, saved you from certain death. With lay of hands. Oh boy. Stay safe, dwarven friend. Let's give him another cheer. Gosh, I must say, with my mage, the adventures were not as, let's say, intriguing and enticing as with the paladin. Because, say what you want, but in the paladin series we had like a one-shot grenade, one-off grenade kill. 35 is too much, can't do that. Then we had another death experience with a priest who ran into the orcs like a couple of missions ago, and this one, which the guy I could finally save. Gosh, Cursha. Let's do the following. Deathlog has a search watch list. Click to add. The guy is called Cursha. Let's see if that works. Fortunately, we have also, because the mod didn't really fully work, used our bubble. We're very exposed now.
See you later.
So no shenanigans. We still have Blessing of Protection, of course, but the rest is gone. Man, I can't believe that he was really standing there. And I left him just for, like, what, a minute max? And he got beaten down so badly. Didn't log out. Just stood there. And he was already AFK, like the auto AFK was setting in. Well, lucky him, I suppose. Not lucky us to have more Ladim here. Who could be a bit of a problem. Keep in mind, we're not having any major defensive cooldowns, so this is as weak as we're ever going to be. Of course, we do have target dummies and we do have a couple of other things, but nonetheless. Karma comes around and goes around. Maybe someone else will save us when we are in a really clutch spot. Anyways, fast forward for you. I will clear out the mobs and we're continuing. Good. We used our Hearthstone to Booty Bay. I also finally got my hand on my first mana potion there. There's a merchant and there's a self-found character. That's the only way for us to obtain mana potions other than chests that we're looting. So that is huge. Really, really good. Yeah. And that's really the extent of the good news. We are heading in the quests here and should be fairly far advanced, almost done in this region. Got a 10-slot unique back here as an option. That is a great reward. Good for our bank as well.
For the Alliance.
You need something? Light bless you. Go with honor, friend.
Good. Sven apparently requires us to talk to others.
You need something? See you around. Have a good one.
Greetings. Be careful. Have a good one. You need something? See you around. See you later. Be careful.
Finding the shadowy figure. Okay. Wait, who's that? Not a native in Darkshire. Nervous, jittery person left Darkshire, headed west. Oh, jitters, my man. A couple of allegations came up. Lots of people are dying at the moment. Couple of allegations came up. I think we gotta have a talk here. I think we have to have a talk. But before we do that, let's get some Rot Blossom, which we either get here or around the graveyard, but might as well do it here. Okay, so skeletal horrors are the ones that I'm having it. So against undeads, I think that multiple strategy is definitely the right one. Against others, I will need to see. Let me fast forward a bit because all we're doing is killing undeads and then moving on. Alright, easy peasy. These guys were even on a forced respawn location, so there were at any time at least 2 of them available. Abomination has overrun night watch can come quickly. Okay, what does that mean? Has Stitches arrived? Or is it down there? I think it is down here.
Need help?
Good, little Nightwatch patrol is just running out. I think we're going to follow them in a second.
What can I do for you? Have a good one. See you later.
Good, and whilst that is happening, Juicy Delivery can be brought back, but beforehand we're, I think, killing a couple of Worgans. Although you can see that there is indeed a patrol running here, potentially on their way to get Stitches. Who knows? Who knows? As much as I love to follow these guys, we have other matters to attend to. In this case, dealing with nasty werewolves. Gotta get 8 fangs, and gotta remember that these guys have a huge aggro radius. We still do not have our lay on hands back, so I will play this one here a little bit more careful. Not sure if we can take 2 of them at the same time, just to speed it up. Maybe. The damage seems to be moderate, but I'm also wondering, is it maybe more effective to just go and fight them one after the other without any downtime? I think that's the go-to here. Unless, of course, you're this mage who seems to enjoy AoE grinding. Alright, fast forward. Alright, so we cleared the lower cave. We got actually quite a bit of loot in return that we can now sell, and even more importantly, we got quite a few buffs in return. Meta Druid, Meta Mage, as you can see, both of which were kind enough to share buffs, which is a great thing in hardcore. Specifically, that will help your kind of self-found adventure. If it is a lively world and you're running into people, they can buff you, and it'll make your job so much easier. At the moment, we got Thorns, for instance, going, which is for us a huge DPS increase.
Light be with you. Be careful. Light bless you.
Alright, working in the woods. Am I missing something? It's one of these patrolling guys, right? Jonathan Kervin. Okay, he could be anywhere. Typically on the road, I assume. But yeah, we're going to find him the next time. For today I will give it a break, but you know what? I think the episode is long enough. I think we're closing it here. I'll find Jonathan and maybe do that last quest offline. Or you know what? We're going to just start here with the next episode. That's a perfect cliffhanger. Thanks a lot for watching. We are almost level 32. This one took a little bit longer than expected. And next time we're going to continue here in Duskwood. Take care, have a good one, and see you soon. Bye bye.